casually playing out from the back. Oh, too casual, and Foden's onto it. He's got options. Foden scores! What a start for the Blues. Phil Foden, 4th minute, and City ahead already. When's this second goal arriving? Maybe now. Haaland's header off the line by Gyökeres. Just got the ball right this time. Gyökeres through on goal again. And this time he finishes, and against the run of play, it's now 1-1. There's a gap opening up, and there's a chance for Araujo, and the first attack of the second half, and all of a sudden, City are trailing. You couldn't see this at all after 35 minutes. Oh, it might get worse. It's a penalty. Foul by Gvardiol. Gyökeres doesn't miss, and there's a 2-goal between City and Sporting now. Bernardo Silva, now he claims a handball, and the more you look at it, the more you think it is. Haaland to put the Blues back in the game. Has been a lengthy delay, and he smashed it against the bar. Lost it, Matheus Nunes, and then tries to win it back. Oh, another penalty. Gyökeres, hat-trick for him. Defeat surely now for City. De Bruyne plays it forward. It is a night to forget, and it's 3 defeats in a row.
All right, indeed, it's a night to forget for Manchester City yesterday night because they were beaten like a thief in the night. And of course, that is what DJ Techno is actually telling me in the studio that he knew definitely Manchester City are not going to beat Sporting yesterday. But talking about the goal line, we didn't really see that coming. I didn't see it coming, just like the Madrid AC Milan game too. I didn't actually see that coming too, because looking at AC Milan defeating Real Madrid by 3-1 away from home, I didn't really see that coming. So it's been a kind of interesting times in the UEFA Champions League, and that is why this morning, I just have to start with the UEFA Champions League, talking about what we saw last night, interesting games of football, and of course it's something that I will remember for a very, very long time. That's that you just listened to the audio highlight of that particular game between Sporting and of course Manchester City last night. As I run on the program, I'll give you full result of the games that were played in the UEFA Champions League last night, and of course I'm going to also be serving you the fixtures of games coming up in the UEFA Champions League later tonight. So on that note, I bid you welcome to today's edition of Smash Sport on Smash 88.1 FM. Today, the 6th day of November 2024, and my name is Sanusi Lateef. I do this Mondays to Friday from 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. All right, moving on the program. Like I said, you just listen to the audio highlight of that particular game between Sporting and of course Manchester City, and that actually gave us an hint of what to expect when Ruben Amorim eventually takes over at Manchester United. But for me, it's a different set of different clubs and all of that. So I'm not really. I expect him to do a good job, but I don't see that Manchester United job as an easy job for him. But he's resuming in a couple of days, and we get to see what he can do. They are topping the Portuguese league, and of course they are doing wonderfully well in the UEFA Champions League. Talking about his current club. All right, like I said, let me now serve you the full result of games that were played in the UEFA Champions League last night. Talking about the result, PSV and Eindhoven are playing at home against Girona. They won by 4-0, and of course Slovan are playing at home against Dynamo Zagreb. They lost by 4-1. And of course, Bologna at home against Monaco. Monaco won by 1-0. Borussia Dortmund are playing at home against Sturm Graz. They won by 1-0. And of course, Celtic are playing at home against RB Leipzig. Celtic won by 3-1. And Lille Juventus actually ended 1 goal apiece. Liverpool playing at home against Bayer Leverkusen. Liverpool won by 4 goals to nothing. AC Milan away at Real Madrid. They won by 3 goals to one against Real Madrid. And of course, Sporting actually won by 4 goals to one against Manchester City. And that is the audio highlights that you listen to the other time on the program. Definitely, as always, you can always call in to be part of the program by dialing the studio line 07069 9179 070699179. That is the number for you to call to be part of the program. All right, as I move on, and before I take the commercial break on the program, let me quickly serve you the response of the reaction of Ruben Amorim after that game yesterday, after the trashing of Manchester United. Take a listen to him, and this is what he has to say.
Ruben, just the perfect way to say goodbye.
Yes, it was written. I think because the first half was very tough on us, we were very lucky. But then the second half, we scored twice in the first minutes, and then the environment, everything helping us was a amazing night. Was a good moment. I think we all deserve it here. The board, the fans. We started so low 4 years ago, so it's amazing day.
What did you change at half time?
Lucky, a little bit more lucky because the 2-1 and the 3-1 was nothing tactical because was so fast in the first play. Then the second play was nothing, but I think we changed a little bit the pressure in the second half. We closed more in the middle. We let Trincão covering Kovacic. So we improve, but then with 3-1, all the environment push us to the end of the game.
Look, Gyökeres is amazing. 7 goals in his last 2 games. Are you tempted to bring him with you if you can?
No. I cannot be funny with that in this moment. It was tough for me to live. If I'm starting joking about that with the Gyökeres, I have problems. This is my city, this is my country, so I will respect. Victor has to stay until the end of the season, and then his life is going maybe somewhere else.
What did you make of the tifo and everything that these fans did for you tonight? Did it make you emotional when you walked out here?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I think the victory helped a lot. I think I'm going in peace to another challenge. So it was a great night. I love these fans, and I was Benfica supporter since I was a kid. I play in Benfica, but these fans are amazing. It was an amazing journey, and now after Sunday, I think I will start a new one in the new club. We need to play these teams in a different way. We cannot defend like this. So I have to improve as a coach, but I'm very happy, and it was a great night.
And finally, I think you said to me yesterday when I said, are you looking forward to these battles with Pep? And you said, well, it's the first one, but I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to them constantly. But you've got a good start.
Yeah, it's not a start because we had a game here 2 years ago, was 5-1, so
that's true.
Is in front of the battle, but this is so much better than me at the moment. But I believe a lot in my newest club, and we will start from a low level, maybe I can say that, and we will improve the team, the club. So let's see.
We look forward to welcoming
you. Thank you very much.
Thank
you.
All right, so that was the incoming manager of Manchester United, Ruben Amorim, actually reacting after the trashing of Manchester City last night in the UEFA Champions League. And I like his humility. He said at the moment Pep is actually better than him, but he also believes in his own ability. Talking about what he can do when it eventually takes over as Manchester United. They were talking about the head-to-head that he will have to be going with Pep if he eventually gets into the Premier League. All right, at this point I can see some calls coming in. But then, the interview was going on, so I couldn't pick. But don't worry, I'll quickly go on a commercial break. It's going to be a while because I have a lot of commercials to run. But when I return, the program continues, and I'm going to be here to pick all of your calls on Smashpot this wonderful Wednesday morning, the midweek edition of the program. So let me take this commercial break. When I return, the rest of the program continues on Smash 88.1 FM. Keep it locked. I'll be right back.
Stay tuned. You're listening to Smash Sports on Smash FM. Smash FM. Stay tuned. You're listening to Smash Sports.
Meets precision. Techno presents the Spark 30 series, inspired by Optimus Prime. Just like Optimus Prime, the Spark 30 Pro is built to endure with 5 years of lag-free performance and strength. Capture life's moments in detail with a 108-megapixel camera and stay ahead with a 120Hz AMOLED display and fast MediaTek Helio G100. Go get any of the Spark series and the limited Transformer Edition today. Available at all Techno retail outlets. Techno, stop at
ẹ̀lẹ́ o ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa fífúnni jẹ́ ìmọ̀rírì àti pé fífúnni pẹ̀lú àmúlò dátà lórí fóònù rẹ ṣe àfihàn rẹ jọ̀rẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n ṣá ìjọ dáàbòbò dátà lórí fóònù rẹ bí ìwọ̀nyí ni àwọn ọ̀nà tí o lè gbà dáàbòbò dátà rẹ bí o bá ń fún èèyàn lò nípasẹ̀ hotspot lo àwọn nọ́mbà tó jẹ́ mímọ̀ fún ìwọ nìkan láti ti hotspot rẹ fún ìdáàbòbò dátà rẹ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ajínigbé dátà lò bákan náà rí i dájú pé ó ṣe àyípadà ìdáàbòbò nọ́mbà rẹ password lóòrèkóòrè kí o bá ṣòro fún àjèjì láti lò fún ìdí èyí jẹ́ kí àwọn olólùfẹ́ rẹ jẹ àǹfààní dátà rẹ nítorí pé ó ti wà lábẹ́ ààbò tó péye lọ sí ojú òpó ayélujára fóònù rẹ tàbí ti consumer.ncc.gov.ng fún ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé ìkéde yìí wá láti ọ̀dọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ àwọn tó gbàwé àṣẹ fétò ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ àti àjọ tó ń bójútó àmúlò ẹ̀rọ ayélujára lẹ́ka ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ NCC.
ẹ kú ilé o ebi ń pa kà á sì nǹkan sí mi la.
ẹ káàbọ̀ ìyá mi kí lẹ wá jẹ báyìí o.
ìwọ náà mo fẹ́ oúnjẹ tó yeruku lálá tó sì ta lẹ́nu. mo fẹ́ kó lọ tìrín kó má sì ṣe mẹ́yẹmẹ́yẹ. mo fẹ́ kó sọkútù ọ̀hún kó gbá yagiyagi. mo sì fẹ́ ní kíákíá ṣé ẹ lè ṣe é sà.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyá mi golden penny noodles ló lè ṣe é.
golden penny noodles bí o ṣe fẹ́ ló ṣe rí jẹ̀gbádùn ojúlówó adùn golden penny noodles tí ó kún fún protein àti fítámìnì.
o ṣeun ọkọ mi bí mo ṣe fẹ́ golden penny noodles ni gan ló ṣe sí èyí.
ìyá tó yáyì tó sì mọ̀ tọ́jú ọmọ nìyí.
golden penny noodles mo fẹ́ ohun tí mo fẹ́.
OneXBet, your gateway to excitement. Download the OneXBet app from Google Play or the App Store, and you can stand a chance to start winning today. Thousands of sporting events and thrilling games are waiting for you. Unleash your intuition and lock with OneXBet. Use the promo code AppleRadio and get a bonus to start. At the heart of the game, OneXBet. Bet responsibly.
Hello, mommy. Ṣé dáadáa lẹ́wà? Mo fẹ́ fún dábàá yẹn lówó yín kó bá yín kó wá sábúlé ni o.
Má ṣe ìyọnu ọmọ mi. Fi ránṣẹ́ sákàǹtì smart cash mi.
Mọ́mì, ẹ̀yin náà mọ̀ ń pa smart cash.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, wọ́n máa ń fún mi lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀bùn ọ̀fẹ́. Fi ránṣẹ́ sí nọ́mbà Airtel mi.
Ó dá o, màá mi tó já.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, ó yá testa 939# àbí kó o download ohun èlò smart cash láti ṣí àkáǹtì rẹ. Kí ìwọ náà lè jẹ gbádùn àǹfààní ńlá 20,000 naira lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ lórí smart cash. Òun máa ná nínú ìfà 20,000 naira rẹ nígbàkúùgbà. Tó o bá ra àkókò afẹ́fẹ́ tàbí tó o bá ṣe ìsanwó pẹ̀lú smart cash. O tún máa jẹ gbádùn gbígbé owó lọ sí báǹkì èyíkéyìí ní Nàìjíríà lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Ìlànà àti òfin wà.
Hello, ó ti wọlé o.
Smart cash, Airtel ló ṣe agbátẹrù rẹ̀.
nígbà kan rí nílùú Ẹ̀gbá nígbà tó ń jọ pé gbogbo ìrètí ti pé Lísàbí dìde gìjà ọkùnrin jẹ́jẹ́ abìjà kúkú ó gbéná wojú ọ̀tá láti fòpin sí ìwà ọ̀dájú àti ìwà amúnisìn ọlọ́yọ̀ọ́. Lísàbí ìtàn tó ń peni sí ìrántí bí ọkùnrin kan ṣoṣo ṣe fi ìwà akíkanjú rẹ̀ yí ìgbé ayé àwọn èèyàn rẹ̀ padà sí rere.
ìwọ náà wàá mọ bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú Lísàbí tá a ti ń ṣàfihàn rẹ̀ báyìí lórí Netflix pẹ̀lú ìlànà ìsanwó tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti $2,000 àti $200.
Guys, let's go and get seats at that table with Semovita.
Sorry, this table is reserved for the bride's family.
Do you know who I am? I'm the older brother of the sister's last uncle who married their first cousin. Everybody wants a seat at the Golden Penny Semovita table. Golden Penny Semovita remains my soup's first choice. It's made from premium wheat and fortified with vitamins and minerals to provide a wholesome bowl food that pairs well with Nigerian soups. Golden Penny Semovita, my soup's first choice. Now the safe and easy way to move around your city with no wahala. Download them for your phone, put where you want go, and we go arrive sharp. You fit use the code HelloABK, and we go come out up to 3,000 naira for your first
Stay tuned. You're listening to Smash Sports on Smash FM. Smash FM.
All right, welcome back from that commercial break. Still talking about the UEFA Champions League after serving you that audio highlight of the Manchester City Sporting game, and of course the interview of Ruben Amorim reacting to the trashing of Manchester City, and of course serving you all the result of the games that were played last night in the UEFA Champions League. Let me now serve you the fixtures of games that are going to be coming up later this evening, and of course later tonight in the league stage of the UEFA Champions League. Talking about the games by 6:45 p.m. Club Brugge are going to be home against Aston Villa, and of course talking about other games, Young Boys are going to be away at Shakhtar Donetsk, and of course Bayern Munich will be home against Benfica. All right, let me pick this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Mr. Lateef. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, David. How are you?
I'm David coming from my doctor. I'm fine, Mr. Lateef. Mr. Lateef,
sir.
Amorim is coming, is in a club that has a system where their system is working. United is in shambles. United does not have a working system. United is just like Nigeria. There's no difference between.
And that's why I said, for me, I see him coming into a very difficult job.
Very difficult. United job is the most difficult job in the world of sport currently. So the question is, will the players be ready to work with him? Because whether we like it or not, you look at the caliber of players Nigeria
Manchester United
parading. You cannot compare. If they are better than the talent in United is better than Sporting in Portugal. But will the players be ready to give their 100%? That is the question. Because it's like the players decide when they want a coach to be starting United. That's what is working. So the system, United does not have a working system unless the board we give him the chance to enter the dressing room and build his own system the way he did in Sporting. That is just
David, did you see that game yesterday? Sporting and Man City.
I do. I see what
fantastic game of football by Sporting.
Mr. Lateef, when you say a coach has a pattern of play, he has the way he wants to play, he has the way he line up his players, he commands his players, this is what to do, and the players just obey the coach and do what the coach asks them to do. That's what you say is Sporting, which Guardiola was not expecting that yesterday. Guardiola scored first. So if it's United, Guardiola will score first. Guardiola will bury us alive. Because the coach he has shown the kind of who he is and what he is capable of doing. The question is that will the players be ready to give their 100%? That's now the question we should be asking ourselves.
That's a big question.
look like a react that we draw, we play 0-0. He will be telling you that, oh, it's an achievement. Having a clean sheet is an achievement. So I kudos to him, but it's coming to another terrain. It's coming to United where the players are bigger than the coach. So, and I pray that God will help him. Like what I say, United, the problem of United is spiritual. It's spiritual. It's just like Nigeria. There's no difference between the two.
All right, David. Thank you so much, David, for being part of the program. You can also be part of it. But quickly, let me read out more for the fixtures. Bayern Munich are going to be home against Benfica by 9 p.m. tonight. Feyenoord home to RB Salzburg, also same time. Krefna Sheffield will be home against Barcelona, also by same time. Inter Milan against Arsenal is coming up by 9 p.m. That's a game I'm seriously looking forward to, the Inter Arsenal game. All right, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, your name and where you are calling from?
This is Gordon from Obantoko.
Where have you been, my namesake?
Yeah, all around all over Nigeria.
All right, quickly make your contribution because of time.
Yeah, to focus on what David said. I saw some of my fans who don't know anything about football. Say, we have gotten at me that at me for good to Alex oh my God, I love one city. The problem Amorim is coming to a club that the players no character. The players that are bigger than the boss. The players, set of players who are bigger than even the coach that is coming. Look at his face. You didn't give him the respect.
Even beyond the players, you know, Manchester United have not really been able to build a structure right now.
Yes, and it's coming to a league. Now they are full of politics, controversies. A league that will say a goal, they will say no, it's not a goal. A league that will say a red card or so. They just
all right, because of our time, because I have just one more minute left. Thank you so much.
And Man City, you can see the dominance of Guardiola now, reducing in Europe and even in England.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Good morning, Biodun. All right, let me quickly run off. And of course, before I run off completely, like I said, Inter are going to be home against Arsenal by 9 p.m. That's a game I'm looking forward to. PSG home against Atletico Madrid at the same time. And of course, Sparta Prague are going to be home against Brest. And of course, the last but not the list of the fixtures that I'm going to be serving you is the one between VfB Stuttgart and Atlanta coming up by 9 p.m. I can't wait to see Ademola Lookman in action again for Atlanta tonight. And still talking about the same Ademola Lookman, there's this story this morning which I'll quickly serve you, and the story is that Spanish giants Real Madrid have joined in the race for inform Ademola Lookman with the UEFA Champions League holders, hoping to bring the Nigerian to Santiago Bernabeu as a possible replacement for Vinicius Junior. All right, let me drop it at that. The story is longer than that, but let me just hang it at that because of time. Let me also inform you that there is this report that Sevilla are ready and eager to offload Kelechi Iheanacho. Barely 3 months after joining Spanish side Sevilla on a free transfer, Nigeria international Kelechi Iheanacho has been mooted for a January transfer move from the club, according to reports coming out of Spain. All right, from that, it's also a long story, but that's actually the trust of that particular story that Sevilla are actually mooting a January offload of Kelechi Iheanacho. And let me quickly inform you about this, that the Super Falcons of Nigeria, they are actually, fresh from a two-match friendly duel with the Green Ladies of Algeria in Nigeria, 9-time African champions. The Super Falcons are built to play the senior women national team of France, Les Bleus, in a high-profile friendly in France on Saturday, 30th of November. 30th of this month is when they are meant to play the French female national team in another high-profile friendly. And finally, for me to now run off finally on the program, let me take this story that has to do with Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm talking about him. Portuguese and Al Nassr forward Cristiano Ronaldo has scored his 908th career goal in his side's 3-0 win at the break against Al Ain AFC in the AFC Champions League, the Asia Football Champions League competition. Ronaldo's 31st minute strike brings his total to 8 goals for both club and country, as the 39-year-old shows no sign of slowing down. and this is where I'm going to be hanging it on the program this lovely, lovely Wednesday morning. My name is Sanusi Lateef. By in a couple of minutes, Adeboye Oluwafemi will be back on the MIC to actually give you some trending gist. And far from the trending gist on top of the at 9 a.m. It's going to be time for her to actually take you through, how to stay healthy on the program Healthy Living. Until then, enjoy the rest of our programming and the rest of your day. Bye for now.